I wanted to take a moment to create a space where I'm dropping into my body. It's been an interesting day. I had a craniosacral session this morning that involved zero touch, lots of crying, and facilitated connection with my inner self. Really thankful for that practitioner for creating space instead of trying things out. Very grateful. And then I held space for some guests with the Simply Always Awake group. Really grateful to be part of that community also. And now that it's night, I think I'm going to go to the hookah bar, but I wanted to drop in before taking myself to the next thing and the next thing and the next. Sometimes it's helpful to be in the at the hookah bar by myself, because the breath is really accented and the senses are accented of taste and smell that don't often get to play as much. And the combination of those senses and the breath in a pleasant atmosphere makes me feel it's just one more space for me to feel myself and connect to myself. And so is this. I'm feeling energies kind of talking in my gut, and they're wondering if I'm giving, what kind of space I'm going to give them. Because doing a live is a certain kind of space. I have been asked in the past to warn my subscribers when I'm going to do a live. I tried that a couple of times. I realized that doesn't really work for me because these happen when I feel like a spur of the moment creating space. But I'm grateful for people who want to tune in more. I'm feeling that my body is trusting me more and really lighting up. Now I'm feeling kind of a buzz, bottom up, including my hands and my torso and my head, my face. It was interesting today that the men that I interacted with in the past, I've readily given hugs to people that I like, and I found myself being more reserved, hello to those saying hello to me. In the morning, I explicitly told him that I would historically give a hug at this point, saying goodbye, but I wanted to respect my space and not to do something that I would expect myself to usually do just because. I really felt into, does my body want to breach that separation for a hug and physically touch someone that I had not touched up to that point? And it just felt like not the thing to do. And the same thing happened in the evening when the men who came to visit for the Simply Always Awake fire circle, when they were leaving, something in me reminded me, like, this is a point at which you would usually give a hug, and these are people that are pleasant and I like them. And something in me said, it's okay to be reserved here. It's okay to be completely open and not physical with my interaction. And that felt more right. So it's interesting to be kind of exploring the space of being reserved physically, even when it comes to hugs, even handshakes, just reserving touch. I'm being careful with myself also because I do have flares, especially this full moon was a fun, interesting flare where I do still have like boy crazy days. And it's interesting how that is softening. I used to really buy into it. And now I respect my nervous system's need to really rest from that kind of interaction. And I can still, there's moments when it feels safe with people who really have known me for a long time. But for the most part, I try not to get too playful because it's an old behavior. There's almost nothing interesting about it anymore. And what seemed intriguing before is now just burning out. And it's just a reminder that I'm approaching inner openness that will lead to actual more depth in connections, so that when I'm approaching someone, it's not this half, like, I'm not ready but let's play kind of non-committal energy, but I want to be much more intentional so that when I do approach someone, it would be a wholehearted approach. And when I do hug someone, it's not because it's just what I do. When people are like, I'm a hugger, I want it to be because that's what the energy is doing in that moment. This video is going a little longer than I expected it to. I'm going to see if I can sit and be quiet longer and invite more internal movement to be seen if it wants to be, or to be heard. It feels much more readily available right now. It's nice that the channels feel open right now and more free flowing. Hello. I think I'm going to go smoke some sheesh and then sleep. And then hopefully get up for meditation tomorrow. We'll see. Bye, guys. Good to see you.